What's going on, my little silly bastards? All right, listen, I'm going to give you a Benny because I haven't given you one for a while. And that was actually one that I was talking to somebody about the other day just because it makes me think about unskilled labor doing a job they're not supposed to do or qualified to do, like the YouTubers. All right, here's the deal. Growing up, there was this guy in the neighborhood called Fat Nick. Fat Nick owned a pet shop. Now, Fat Nick was always trying to get skinny, but he didn't know how to. I mean, he basically all his life was trying to get skinny. So he went through some weird things. He owned this pet shop. So one day he went on this craze. It was like in the 80s, like in the 80s, whatever. There was something, a beverage called Slim Fast. I don't know if they still make them, whatever. So he thought if he just basically quit food and drink Slim Fast, he would lose weight. Let me just get this out because I'm not a paid sponsor. So Fat Nick decided he was gonna fucking like lock himself up and only drink Slim Fast. So all of a sudden this motherfucker winds up in the hospital with kidney problems. He can't make this shit up. So he's fucked up and he's in the fucking hospital and he can't get out. Like they have him like close to the point of like hooked up to a machine. So he's all fucked up and they got him with the oxygen stuff. You know, we all went to pay him a visit. Oh, Fat Nick, what's going on, man? Oh, that fucking Slim Fast. It fucking killed me. Like, dude, how many fucking cans were you hitting? It's whatever. Later on, we went to his apartment. It was like boxes of straws. Like, this motherfucker went crazy. I don't even know how many fucking cans. They were crates. They were crates in this motherfucker's home. It looked like a fucking beverage dispenser. Anyway, he said the strawberry one's the one that got him. So I don't know if you motherfuckers know what they taste like, but it put him in the hospital. So anyway, me and Benny go there. And we're like, damn. Fat Nick, man, how long are you going to be here for? He's like, I don't know. They're going to have me here for like a month. He said, all my animals, they're going to be dead. And we're like, that's fucked up, man. So, you know, how could we help you out? So he's like, no, somebody has to go and feed them and everything. I was like, that's fucked up because I'm not going to go feed those fucking animals. I got better stuff to do. I just got this new girlfriend. I'm going to tell this one, I can't talk now. I got to go feed some animals. So anyway, there's a lot of fucking animals. He had everything in there. He had fucking monkeys, parrots, all kinds of stuff. He had Puerto Rican fish. He had everything in there. So all of a sudden, I said, fucking Nick, listen. Maybe we can go by and feed the animals or stuff like that, whatever. So fucking Benny said, no, come on, we could take care of the pet shop. And Nick was in such a dire straits, like fucked up, and he needed the money coming in. He's like, Benny, if you could help me out. And I'm looking at him like, Fat Nick, don't you know who the fuck you're talking to here? Like this is like Lucifer's spawn right here. You gonna let this motherfucker come in with your animals? So fucking listen. Fat Nick at the end there had nothing to lose. If those animals died, he would have a shop because it wouldn't have no pets in it. He was so fuck it. So anyway, he gives us the fucking keys and we go to this fucking pet shop and this fucking pet shop smelled like fucking like death. Most of the fucking animals were already vaporized. So we spent like 3 fucking days, you know, one of those things, you know. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There's a lot of motherfucking just dead motherfuckers in the cage right now. There was a fucking monkey. He was fucking swinging upside down. He lost like half his inventory. But what he didn't miss out was the fish contract. Okay, Fat Nick had this thing where he would basically have like, let's say like the Metropolitan Museum, they have like their pond with koi fish and a couple of other places in some estates in Westchester, whatever. They bring in these like big koi fish, whatever, like this golden orangey fish, whatever. So he used to supply them and restock the ponds or whatever the fuck they call them. So anyway, so after the remaining animals were fed and alive, and Benny was feeding them like shit, like cornflakes. I mean, it was crazy, but nonetheless, everything was gone. I think he had like 1/2 of an iguana living there, so it was done. So one day, the phone call comes in for an order, and it was for this freaking club, like private club up in Westchester, and they had like this giant like pond with koi fish and this like like a sculpture, whatever the fuck. It was just like one of those type of magnificent places. So fucking Benny calls up Fat Nick. He's like, Fat Nick, listen, they called up and they said they want their fish. What do I do? What fish? So anyway, this was obviously a big client for Fat Nick. Fat Nick said, listen, you're going to go to this property. All you got to do is you got to take the fish, the koi, and you got to take the koi over to the fucking mansion, go to the back, put them in, make sure all the fish are in there, and throw some, some food and let them all, like start to eat and hang out. Real simple thing. So grab like 25 of those motherfuckers, stick them in this giant fucking, like it was like a tub, and get in the fucking van and take them up there. No big deal. Here's one fucking problem. Two, really. One, that mansion, estate, private club, whatever, was for the most nefarious transmitter that God ever created into this planet. Like, these are motherfuckers that will walk around in a robe, and when you ring the doorbell and motherfucker open the door, he's like, he's just looking at you like he thinks you're handing out like dick sandwiches or something. Anyway, I'll just tell you, before we get to ringing the door, so fucking Benny tells him, okay, what kind of fish do I put in this thing? I don't know. I haven't done I don't know these deliveries. So fucking Benny knows like goldfish, like that. But he had to bring these big fishes from the back. So there was a couple of them. He said, no, these fish, they have like a red mark on them. And they're just in the back, Benny, just get them in the back. Fucking Fat Nick is still in St. Luke's Hospital, like, Benny, just do what you have to do. This is an important client. Fucked up, giving Benny a description. Benny's like trying to draw the fish on a piece of paper. Like, okay, I think this is what it looks like. So Benny goes in the fucking back. He grabs like 20, 30 of these fucking fish. He has them in this fucking giant fucking tank, and he's fucking wheeling it over to the van, and he tells me, Lou, listen, we got to go up to Westchester. We got to deliver these fish. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know fucking go to Westchester. I'm doing this as a favor for Fat Nick. He said, come on, we'll take the fucking drive. We'll go to White Castle in the Bronx. So all of a sudden, I said, fuck it, we'll go to White Castle. So we go all the way to Westchester. Fucking Benny got like a learner's permit. We got like 30 illegal fish in the back. Fuck it. If we get in trouble, we're just gonna rat out Fat Nick. What they gonna do? They're gonna take him to jail. They will really lose weight. Let me tell you, we had our whole alibi straight. So anyway, Fat Nick was throwing us a couple of bucks, so we were good. So we go up to this fucking house, mansion, bullshit, and watch that fucking columns and everything. Fucking ring the doorbell, the wildest transmitter that opened up the door after the he was looking like we were gonna fucking start dancing lambada. Like, dude, chill out. We're here to deliver the fish. And he's like, oh my God, no problem. Just go around the side and the back. The pond's in the sculptor garden. So whatever. So we fucking go back there with these fucking half a fish. All of a sudden, as we're wheeling it back, then we're seeing the creepiest transmitter. These motherfuckers feeding grapes to each other and everything. We're like, yo, Benny, get them fish in the fucking in the pond fast. We gotta get the fuck out of here. So Benny just unscrews this bucket. It's like this big fucking valve. He knocks that bucket over, and these big ass fish all go the fucking side the water. And it's just like just going. They're just going. So we emptied every time. So we think we're good. All of a sudden, I'm looking at the water, and the water's bubbling. Fucking the water looks like fucking warfare is happening there. Like, it looks like the water, like people are fighting. It looked crazy. It looked like everything was going insane in the water. And Benny's like, I think we gotta feed them too. He had like this bag of stuff he throws out there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this water? Like, literally, like you fucking saw wildness. All of a sudden, you fucking start to see pieces of fish flying up and everything. Like, not flying, but like floating. Fucking half a gill. And I like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? I told Ben, let's get the fuck out of here for these fucking transmitter that's catches. So anyway, we break out like two fucking stupid young kids. We go back to the van and we go to White Castle. And we're like, what the fuck you think happened in that lake? I don't know. That shit was crazy. You saw that? It was like a monster movie. I have no idea what the fuck it is. So we go back, we go to White Castle, we go back to the pet shop, we drop the van off, whatever, we're done. No problem. Like 3 days later, fucking Fat Nick shows up with a fucking cane and oxygen tank. Put to the side, you motherfuckers, you cost me my #1 client. You motherfuckers did that on purpose. And we're like, yo, Fat Nick, what are you talking about? The iguana's still alive. Iguana's like that. These motherfuckers are feeding me cornflakes. So all of a sudden, Fat Nick, what the fuck? You put piranhas in the fucking pond. The fuck are you talking about, piranhas? Fucking Benny went in the back. He got some red belly piranhas. His fucking sketch, he just went back there. He's like, I guess these are the motherfuckers right here. Scooping these motherfuckers up. They were like this motherfucking big. He was just putting them in there. And the fucking fat nigga is telling us, fucking client, he's gonna fucking sue me. He said there's no more fish. And the fucking squirrels are even dead. Like this fucking bastards, these monsters, they were grabbing like squirrels and shit. They can't get them out of the lake. The county was getting involved. Those were like illegal fish. Fat nigga was going to prison. There was nowhere around it. So anyway, he was like, get the fuck out of the fish shop, you motherfuckers. And it was fucking funny because I was like, Benny, what fish did you put in there? He said, I don't know, the big one's in the back. So we fucking go back to the neighborhood. And we're telling Frank the story, man. Fucking your son fucking unleashed death on a pond. All those koi fish, those transmit fish are just swimming around, eating grapes. All of a sudden, these fucking monsters came in. We fucked up that. The fucking water was bubbling. It was fucking crazy. I was like, whew. Anyway, so that just shows you, do not hire or engage with unqualified, unskilled people because a lot of things can go wrong. That fucking monkey, we fucking saw that monkey was like that. Water. That motherfucker didn't want a banana. That motherfucker wanted water. Sorry.